Welcome back to another installment of Felty's Coins. Today I want to show you my Dansko 7070 United States type set. On page 1 you have your cents to 3-cent pieces. I will start off with the half cent, which is an 1809, which is quite possibly the most common date of half cents, but it's also a decent coin for this album. Next, you have your draped bust, large cent. This coin is damaged, but it serves the purpose for now. Next is an 1812 large cent, or classic head large cent. It's scratched, but it's also a really nice coin for its age, and to think that it's also when a war started. This is an 1818 cornet head large cent. I really like it because of the 1818 thing, but... And finally, you have the one that I try to find an update for every week, but I never can, an 1844 cornet head. Not my favorite coin at all. Really want to replace it soon. Next up, you have your small cents. A flying eagle cent, 1858. I thought it was a 57. A 59 Indian head cent. An 1863 Indian head cent, wartime. A 1903. Why do I always think it's a 1904? Very fine details. Some corrosion on the back, or on the reverse. A VDB with questionable colors, other than just brown. Does that help? That does help. A 1947 wheat cent. A resurfaced 1943 steel cent. A 62 memorial back cent. A 2-cent piece, which has been in this collection since I got it. A little 3-cent silver piece, which I don't know the date of, so the most I've been able to get is like a 53, I think. And a 65 3-cent piece. Yep, 65. So first year, didn't realize that one. These are the reverses. Next up, you have your half dimes. These are pre-nickel, and well, I actually have 2 of these for this haul. This one's the only one that fits though. The other one was, well, a bad investment. A shield cent with no raise, I think a 69? Yeah, 69. An 1883 Liberty head. Another Liberty head. And horrible condition of them, looking at it for the camera. A horrible condition buffalo nickel. I believe it's a variety one. Hopefully. Actually, it looks like it's been liquidated before. So yeah, I'm not great with buffalo nickels. A better buffalo nickel. A proof Jefferson nickel, which I don't want to put the proofs in here anymore, but that's just me. A capped bust dime. A Liberty seated dime, 1841. That one's at 35. Old coins. a 54 seeded dime with arrows at the date. Tell me in the comments if you know what those are for. An 1889 seeded dime. I think it's time for an upgrade. This coin I upgraded recently. It's probably cleaned and it has a rim ding, but it fits the hole. It's a 12D. A 1943 Mercury dime. I was hoping that I could get a 45. A 1955 Roosevelt dime. This would technically be the key date of the Roosevelt series. And finally, a Roosevelt proof. Not really a special coin, you know. But the dimes are the first set that I've actually completed within the type set. I do have an upgrade for the silver nickel. It's just that I just don't want to break it out of the thing that it's in. But I probably will soon. Missing the 20-cent piece, but I will have one soon, hopefully. A very good capped bust quarter. That was my first seeded Liberty quarter. 61, so not really a key date, but better date. A 54 seeded dollar, or not a seeded dollar. Goodness, I wish I had one. A 54 seeded quarter. Apologies for my slip up. A 77 seeded quarter. I think this one's a San Francisco. I'm pretty sure. A 15S seeded quarter. That's a better date within its series. A 1917 Type 1 stand-in Liberty quarter. Say, you know, she decided to stop sitting. A 27 stand-in Liberty quarter. A 57 Washington quarter. MS63. And another proof coin. I really dislike them. So I also have quarters complete. Except for that one. I'll never touch it. I don't have the 20-cent piece. Probably never will get one. A 1832 capped bust. $50. It was annex graded, but the guy who sold it to me actually broke it out for me. So, thank you. He'll never see this video, but you never know. A 1838 capped bust rated edge $50. This one was a hard one to find at the show. Also, I did go to the fun show this year, and most coins in this album came from there. I'm not sure if this one's fake or not. If it is, I'll definitely take it out and destroy it. But a 1858 O seeded Liberty $50. An 1854 seeded $50. And a 76 seeded $50. Yeah. They used that design for a long time. 1898, I think Philadelphia Barber $50 or Liberty Head $50. The one thing I don't like about capped, bust, and seated coins is they always had the same reverse. I just don't like that. I don't know why. The remainder of the half dollars within this album, a beautiful Liberty Walking half dollar. Focus. There. This one is one of the first coins I got especially for the set. Most of them I had sitting around before. A 61 Benjamin half dollar with... Actually, if I turn off that, you might be able to see it better. Yeah, it's proof. Which I don't mind about proof. A 64 Kennedy half dollar. Got it in a junk silver bin in a trade, so I was happy with that. A 2010 San Francisco proof half dollar. Actually, is that a P mark? No, that's an S. Stone Mountain half dollar with tone. The slot page or the slot cover just doesn't cover it most of the time, so it sits like that, so it's exposed to the elements. No of the high dollar silver dollars. The Morgan dollar with the best toning I've seen on one. It does have the rim thing there, and there's also one somewhere else on it. A 1924 peace dollar. And, well, I pretty much meant to say Eisenhower dollar, but let's be realistic. Those are some of the most common coins in United States dollars. No mint mark. I don't know where to find mint marks on peace dollars, so I can't tell you if it has one or not. And an Eisenhower dollar, or as I call them, Morgan buck, peace buck, Eisenhower buck. The reverse of the Stone Mountain. I love that coin. And, well, the reverses of the half dollars. Which means I also have quarters and half dollars done. Yippee. And these are just the common bicentennials, what you just have to do for it. And in the modern U.S. coinage, you have a Susan B. dollar, a Sacagawea dollar, proof, of course. Actually, that one's the Native American dollar, but it fits. And a very nice Connecticut commemorative quarter. And finally, the last coin within this album, an American Silver Eagle, 2009, to mark the significance of certain years. That was the slab from or that's the sticker from the slab of that 1832 half dollar. It had been cleaned, but still, it's what I needed for my set, so I'm not going to complain. If you have enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe. I really want to hit 200 by next year. Bye.